appreciate you guys being patient with me, because if my voice sounds like I'm talking through a payphone, it's because I am.
This is hip hop album debate. Let's get the conversation going. Ain't no time to waste. Yeah, the podcast that I know you've been wanting. They talking real hip hop. Got everybody talking. Let's go. Yeah, keeping 100 and stay true. Hosted by my homie Q. Tune in and come through. Yeah, this be the spot, the #1 place all day. This is hip hop album debate. Let's go. Hey, yeah.
Welcome to Hip Hop Album Debate, the podcast. This is Q, and this is episode 32. 32, baby. And today's debate topic is Silkk the Shocker, Charge It to the Game. What's up? Y'all think that album was a classic? You think it was dope? It was regular? Or do you think it was garbage? But before we get into the debate, you guys be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Somehow, some way, anytime, any day, I'm cool with it. But you tell somebody about the podcast, all right? And first and foremost, man, before I go any further, man, just got the news about takeoff of the Migos, man. RIP, we sending prayers and condolences to the family. So unfortunate. I get tired of opening up my phone and seeing this type of news, especially growing up in a time where, in the 90s, when I was in high school, we lost Pac and Biggie to violence. That was a big thing. And I didn't think we would go through that again as often as we're going through it now. So again, prayers and condolences to the family, man. We have to do better. We have to do better. But moving along, Silkk the Shocker, Too Deep to Change. Everybody know my name. I guess I gotta charge it to the game. Man, this brother don't get no love. He gets no love when it comes to being a rapper, man, he's partially to blame, which I explain later, but I don't know why, man. It's just the brother gets no love, man. Silkk the Shocker, he's on the top of the list of the worst rappers in the world, which I don't agree with, But that's one man's opinion, and we're all entitled to that. But let's go back, man, and let's be real. It was a lot of build up around this album when it came out back in '98. Charge It to the Game. No Limit was putting out some good stuff. And Silkk was on all of it, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cream Man, Ghetto Dope, the True album, both of them, of course his first stuff. So people was ready to listen to Silkk, man. It's funny how people they want to crack jokes about Silkk right now, but let's be real, man. People was checking for Silkk. You were checking for Silkk if you was 38, if you're 38 and up, which I'm 40, so I'm in that crowd. You were checking for Silkk. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. There's nothing you can say to convince me otherwise. I'm like Nino Brown with G Money on top of that roof. You could have side deal with that motherfucker, didn't you? Yes, you did, G. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's how I feel right now. There's nothing you can say to convince me. I'm Nino, y'all G Money. You can't convince me that you were not checking for Silkk. And Silkk, when he dropped this album, it was a big deal. I remember being pleased. I remember spending my hard-earned $20, I think, buying the CD. It was in a white cover, white plastic cover, which it was kind of like the Ghetto Dope cover. Master P was orange and Silkk was white. And I remember being very pleased with the album. I do not remember skipping through any track on that album. And I want you guys to be real. Show me the whack track on this album, Charge to the Game. I'm a Soldier. That went hard. If you're familiar with No Limit, you know they did the Soldier songs. That was like the first track on everybody's album where all the No Limit rappers rap. It was usually about 8, 9, 10 minutes long, 11 minutes long. And Silkk, they deliver. I'm an N-O, nigga, L-I-M-I-T, Soldier. Give Me the World. Throw Your Hood Up. Just Be Straight With Me with Destiny's Child and Beyonce. Probably one of the top 10 tracks in 1998 is If I Don't Gotta featuring Fiend. A classic song within itself. I don't wanna be here if I don't gotta. My weed habits is close to snorting powder. Got a few bitches, but they all about $1, and they don't holler unless you move in narcotica. Classic song, classic feature by Fiend. Fiend laced the chorus, he laced the tight verse. P had the ad-libs doing what he does. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Let's be real, man. What was the whack songs? We Can Dance. Mama always told me, you ain't got a lot of kick it. You ain't got a lot of kick it. A lot of people wouldn't know. That started a cliche. Like how we say now, keep it a buck. Keep it real. Well, that's what we were saying then, man. You ain't got a lot of kick it. You don't gotta not be yourself just to fit in. And if you recall, it's equivalent to Shaq when Shaq did the Reeboks commercial, when he said don't fake the funk on the nasty dunk. Now, I don't know if he invented that, but I know he was the first person I heard say that. Excuse me. And he really popularized that phrase, that cliche. And people say that, and we still say it. At least I do. I'm 40 years old, so I don't know if they're saying a lot. But, hey, if you fronting, I'm going to say, hey, man, look, you don't got to fake the funk. Well, that comes from Shaq. Just like Silkk, you ain't got a lot of kick it. You know what I'm saying? So, I was impressed with the album. Credit to Beats by the Pound, stellar production as they always did on these No Limits albums. Hey, you want to know how I feel about this album? I got to give it a classic, baby. A classic. Yes, I said it and I meant it and I stand on it. This is a classic. Go back and listen to the album if you disagree. Try to find a whack song. Whatever song, you point out 3 whack songs on this album, send it to me. Send it to me. We'll talk about it. Okay? Nobody left a comment on this debate. Let me check the polls, though. The polls say 0% garbage, 7% regular, 30% classic, and 50% dope. All right? There you have it. So, but quick and fast, man, to get back to what I was saying earlier, I think Silkk, he could be partially blamed. I think, in terms of, not could rap or, him being off beat. Silkk wasn't always like that, man. If you go back and listen to his early stuff, he kind of had like a mid-tempo flow. I think when Mystical joined the tank, I think just Mystical style, energetic, rapping fast. I think it was infectious. I think it rubbed off on Silkk. And I think that's when Silkk kind of switched up his flow a little bit. But either way it goes, I was fine with it. I didn't have no problem with it. At least he didn't sound like nobody else. And that's a big problem nowadays. So, anyway, I'm cute. I'm gone. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. Because if my voice sounds like I'm talking through a payphone, it's because I am. Nah, just playing. I had a sick kid today, so I had to stay home, and I couldn't go to the office and record my podcast the way I usually record it. So I had to do it from my old laptop. So if I sound, like I'm talking through the payphone, then hey, my bad. But anyway, Y'all holler back at your boy Q. Let me know what's your thoughts. This is an ongoing debate, and let's chop it up. I'm gone. Peace.
Hey.